studying what tomorrow gonna be like, and we never give up. Right? My wife and I always said, man, holy faith, one day things will be better. On a day like today, we could say that we life from the past to now, it's really, really, really amazing. Right? And I'm really proud of the person my wife is, because nothing don't break her. Right? She take on any challenge and she hold the faith, she fight, and she start winning. We start winning together, right? So sometimes in life you just got to choose. Once you know you get a partner, you have to choose your partner, right? And if it wasn't for her, I would have quit music a long time. But because of she, me quit it. When I used to be at home trying to sing, when I was at my parents before, I said, turn on the music. Singing that put you nowhere. Hey guys, so it's me here. I'm just here to spread some info with you guys. So for the past 4 years and counting, I've been having an health issue due to excessive alcohol. I spend like millions on hospital bill every week. Every 2 weeks, I'm in the hospital. I know a lot of people might say, why I didn't go public or so, but when you go public hospital, you just gotta wait your turn and you just be in pain. So if you're rushing private hospital and feeling pain, you gotta look after right away, right? So for the past 4 years and counting, I've been having a severe abdominal pain and vomiting, right, due to mass on my pancreas. But I didn't know about that at first. I was hearing all sorts of things from different hospitals, even public, right, until I went in the States and the doctor did some scans and stuff in the States, and he realized that I have mass on my pancreas, and that's actually why I've been in so much pain and why I've been vomiting like that. Came back to Guyana now, end up in the same pain, and went to the hospital, and they realized too that I have mass on my pancreas, which is a public hospital, Georgia Hospital, right? I must say big up to the hospital in Linden, Lethem Public Hospital, because the doctor actually recommended me to Georgetown Clinic, surgical clinic, to have some tests run again and see what's the root cause, and it led me to find out the exact thing that the states said. Going to the clinic now, I get a date to do surgery and stuff to make sure that I'm better. It's not a normal surgery, it's a major surgery, right? But I'm not scared. I was scared at first. I asked for a new date twice. This is the third attempt, right? But I'm actually doing this video to tell you guys that I really love my wife. She stand out for me, right? When I didn't believe in myself, she make me believe in myself. I look up to her not just as my wife. I look up to somebody like her for encouraging me to do the right thing, for encouraging me to don't stop when I feel to give up, not giving up on me when we was extremely down. You know, she stood there. She never like betrayed me or anything. So I really love my family that I have now, right? And I will put them first any day, anytime, in front of anybody. And God forbid, if anything should happen to me, right, I just want my wife to post this video, right, on our platform to let the public know that none of my relatives, none of them, especially father, mother, I don't have sisters, right? Nobody must go near her, threaten her for anything. Anything that I have is my wife's own, right? I don't want them getting involved in anything for me. Anything, right? Don't come with a false claim and say, oh, this and that, or feel that they entitled to have anything that I left, right? They don't. Because when I was down out and we went and we lost, I went to my father for rescue, and my father tell me 2 men can't live in the same yard, and I had no place to rest me head with my family, right? So he refused to take me in. I said, alright, good, no problem. We keep finding ways, moving on from this place to that place, studying what tomorrow gonna be like, and we never give up, right? My wife and I always said, man, holy faith, one day things will be better. On a day like today, we could say that we life from the past to now, it's really amazing, right? And I'm really proud of the person my wife is, because nothing don't break her, right? She take on any challenge and she hold the faith, she fight, and she start winning. We start winning together, right? So sometimes in life you just got to choose. Once you know you get a partner, you have to choose your partner, right? And if it wasn't for her, I would have quit music a long time. But because of she, me quit it. When I used to be at home trying to sing, when I was at my parents before, I said, turn on the music. Singing that put you nowhere. And he cussing up and going on and thing, right? And now when you're famous and you might be winning, how can you feel that you're entitled to have anything that I own or achieving in life? You was never there to actually support, right? I remember a time I wanted some water because water didn't come in on the East Coast, and I drive all the way from up there to get some water because we don't really mix with a lot of people. So I said the only alternative is probably going by my parents' house to get the water. And rain was falling, but by the time I reached, the rain didn't fall so much, but it was drizzling. I knocked on the gate and I said I reach for collect the water. All I hear inside was the rain falling and not coming out in no rain. Now if my son come to me for water, the rain could pour in and I could just wake up whatever. I can throw, if me get umbrella, I can throw a cloth over my head and open the gate and run back on by the zinc or what's not. I wouldn't be out nobody, especially with me child, right? And my father never one day once come to me hospital bed and bring something to me and say, hey, get well soon or whatever. At the time I was in pain, you know, can't breathe on the hospital bed, and I forget the money home because my wife rushed me out to the hospital and we forget the money due to the state I was in. And I called my father and asked him to just come and collect the keys, go home and tell your father the money there and just bring the money for me, please. I blend in juice. I can't go nowhere. One thing, he never show up. He never come indeed. And when the issue come out with the young lady claiming to be my sister, right, she got locked up because I say, man, this is the only way if I teach her a lesson for being disrespectful to me and my wife. You know, the man come, there's always cry that he ain't get money and think 24/7 all the years. He always crying broke, he ain't get money and thing, but he want people must always give him. The man come at the station, pull out the little change we get for go and bail the girl, right? And y'all know this, I is the only child that is go for make sure that they are right, that is drop thing for them when I got it, right? I ease up giving them because I can't give somebody something and then they're trying to say that there's not enough or them criticize it. So my wife used to be the person giving more than me. She'll give them some money. She'll buy things for them. We get we anniversary dinner and she birthday. Everybody that close to we get invite. And I invite me parents. My parents failed me. Right? My father said you can't leave your house in darkness because he light when come off. Now, this is your son anniversary dinner. Are you trying to tell me if you like cut off, you can't spend on this dinner, eat, enjoy yourself, and then go and fix it? No, he chose to say that your house in darkness. He ain't left him for come no way. And why you observe from it is that I don't in competition with nobody, but it's like this man jealous of me or something. I was 15 years old working with this man, saving me money, but I was too young to get a bank loan, right? And I tell you, go into the bank, apply for a loan, the money that I save and put it towards this bike, so that at least I could get a bike as a start for move around as a young adult, right? Or I think I was like 16. So you go in, you collect the savings what I had, you get through. He had bike them time, he had car, just a bicycle. But I didn't want to go down the road. So you go in, you get through, the people approve it, the people tell you yeah, ting, gone, you get the bike come out. My first achievement at 16, a Leafan 150 motorcycle. The bike come out, I collect my bike, I ride the wrong and thing, and then he asks to borrow the bike for learn how to ride or what's not to show you. He ride wrong, he fall, he damage my bike. I ain't looking for now. Alright, good. Couple months, you know, when I start being more serious about my wife, you know, we talking, we going out on an afternoon ride and all these things. He suddenly take away the bike, tell me the bike is your own, cover the bike, I can't use the bike no more. I can't give a ride where I want to go. And all these things costing me up for my own bike that, you know, I save and I would have paid the monthly installment. And so, just because, I don't know if it's jealousy sparks or if he did like this girl or what's not, but he can't like the girl because he there with me mother. Right? And thing now, the bike park up there. I want to drop me youth man them to school. He telling me I can't use the bike. I gotta go and use the bicycle if I want or walk. Sometimes I used to get vexed and say, man, I not even use the bicycle. I can walk and go. And I can walk and go till in Banketley Primary, drop off them children, come back. I might drop my nephew-in-law in Tugville at Tugville Nursery by walking or riding the bicycle at times, and me bike the park up in the yard that he covered and try for Owen. So when people are starting to say, honor your father and your mother, your day is gonna be long and all these things, if you keep living with the mentality, if your parents treating you bad, or your parents don't show the love that y'all show them, this y'all, this not me. You understand? So what I get now, even if I get $1,000 in my name, the $1,000 belongs to my wife. Right? It could be $20 now too. The main point in this video is how people treat you and want to get treated. In the end, it don't work like that. And anything that I own is my wife own. Alright? So, yeah, I don't run with the fact and thinking that my wife treat me parents bad. She never do that. She's the person who's treat them more good than me. Because from the time I realized how they're acting, they're ungrateful, I said nah. I ain't keep away. Then she said no, go back to your parents and thing, and I would listen to she and say, alright, I can go back. Right? What else? My My mother is a loving woman, but when she ended up marrying my father, I realized that things change and she's going all out for sure. But I can't wrong with you. If there's how my mother feel, there's how my mother feel. My mother, when I was small, she used to walk and she used to spend back she money for me and my sister. Not the girl that come out and claim that she's my sister. Again, a sister in Kitty by the name of Natalie. My mother make sure the small drawer full up with snacks for me. This out. She get the household snacks, milk and so for the house, and then she get I should only buy child. And she get me little cupboard like with all my chocolate, my corn curls, my own milk, my Nestum, everything packed up inside a nice little drawer I had when I was small. I tell my mother want anything, my mother they give me when I was little. If I go and buy a biscuit and 4 biscuits in the pack, I can eat 2 of the biscuit and roll up the packet and keep back the other 2 and go home and go and give my mother. I ain't bragging. I had my mother buy a set of ring. If you see my ring, my fingers them, all my fingers them had ring. Gold ring, silver ring, gold and silver ring. I had my band, I had chain, and all these things. And the same one that coming out and claim she's my sister by false claim. Right? She mother is me father ex. Me father pawn all my mother jewelry. My mother had some big earring. She had her own chain. And I tell you them time they gold is cheap. But at the set time it is still expensive. Like, you know, costly like for somebody actually go out and carry certain penny weight of gold back in the days. Right? Pawn all my mother jewelry. Every single thing he just picking up, he carry to the pawn shop. He pawn out all my mother jewelry. He walk back for go and get my mother jewelry out the pawn shop. They done gone down the drain because a certain time reach just to go and pay child support to the one side there. Right? And he come over to me now. He started taking off me chain. My mother crying and trying to sell if she son jewelry or what's that. He said no, I can get them back. Pull off all my ring them, my band, everything. He go and pan out all though. My mother said go and get back my son thing. I walk out 3 hours where when she crying. He ain't go and get them back. They gone down the drain. My mother little saving that she get. And I tell you all these things that he panning out and she saving we draw out. Or when my mother gonna go in for go and pull out all she money from she saving for go and bail it because he pay child support, or she gonna go in she savings, or he take out your money and gonna pay all in child support. So if my mother didn't meet he, she wouldn't make me. But it's like when my mother meet he, my mother life drop. Right? And sometimes I come home tired from school. You can't get a father and son moment for enjoy yourself or what's not. He always on this domino table putting his friends in before his family. And there's something what me follow footstep of. I always tell myself when it's small coming up, I can always be better than he. Right? And I support me family first. Before I go out and I drinking or going on strip it, I rather go movie, or rather travel, or do stuff with me family at home. Right? Once they involved and they happy, I good. You understand? And this will keep me together because I know at the end of the day, when I didn't have it, they was the one who stick around me. Or if me feeling good, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, is me wife can jump in the car and drive me straight to the hospital to look after myself. I can't call on E or so. I got depend on her. So everything should be about her. Right? So 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, he ain't reach home yet. My sister used to trouble with epilepsy, which is seizure. And sometimes she might take you in the morning like 12, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock or so. He's nowhere in the house to be found. So now my mother got asked, wake me up out of me sleep as a kid. And say, oh, Nathan, your father come on daddy damn no table, your sister well. Now we go and see if we can find it quick. and then we're gonna be able to go to the hospital with you. So we gotta walk from Fish Shop, the house near the house went near Fish Shop on Hatfield Street. We gotta walk from there straight over in Rap Street by the market side. It had this place named Job Smith Center. Over the road they used to be first playing domino, at this place used to fixing TV and so. Between the area there, you can always find me all hours in the morning playing domino. And you family that home. Sometimes we hungry, we waiting for little bread and so. We gotta wait until he come home, or if he feel for come home, or when he come home and he drop it off, he gone back on the road. And so he can't find the time for like say alright, you used to travel all over the place like you say. And you can't make me mother travel and go somewhere or what's not. Enough time you go to me mother, me like how he treated me mother till now. Right? He just going out and he getting she home. I tell him, man, carry me mother to movies. Cash a movie for our waste money. And we get a big TV home. Or we get a TV home, we can watch any movie on YouTube or whatever the case may be. Carry mommy dinner. People is rob you with food. And the food don't eat nice or whatsoever. I rather cook for me wife and all these things. But if some foreigner come in the country or some friend get something and you look for rush out and gone out, or you tell you might not want to come for going wild this night is, so man, I'm just going to take a walk with me by them or whatever the case may be. I can ask me mother, how much money daddy really paying you for blend, right? And she in turn and say, he's give me the lime and ginger money, right? Just now. Yeah, she said that he's get you lime and ginger money. And so how much bottle you get? Sometimes 20 is be the most and them thing be like $10,000. Now my mother standing up on she foot. Blending hours. You spending out on the road sitting on gas with your friends. Sometimes my mother do home alone. And then she only get $10,000. Your fridge might probably full up with stocks. You don't gotta pay rent, you don't gotta pay light bill, you don't gotta pay water bill. None of these things. But you give me mother $10,000, you can't carry me mother dinner, that should just up go dinner with you. You can't book a flight, I tell you, but booking a flight for me mother. And then all we get for travel and so. You don't want to do it, but them jumping in the feelings when I travel with me mother-in-law. I tell me mother-in-law about the traveling, show she pictures and so, just like why you do them. And she turn and say yes, and she go in she savings and pull out your money and she go. She come with me, we had a nice time. You understand? So it's not like if me attempting for do good things or me attempting for like make y'all better yourself or he better himself or what's not, but they choose not to do it. Right? And he giving she 10,000. I say, man, this beer strippiness, we really going on with, man. I say, mommy, pack your clothes, come by me, relax your mind. You don't gotta do no work in the house or whatsoever. Come and stay with me a little bit until this man catch himself. Oh man, and just stay and all out hours. And them thing used to get me so pissing mad. Right? She don't want to come and stay by me. She rather stay there and he going all out wherever he want, doing whatever he want. She just staying home, working, and all these things. He surprising she on a nice big dinner, on a nice big move. Or whatever. I tell mommy that we go and look after your passport so we could travel. I tell I say go and carry mommy to look after your passport. And let me see, at least Barbados might be the cheapest flight. Let me go and do. Right? I hear. But you could come and carry we. Oh, come on, man. I's work. My wife is work. We don't really do home so. When we come down from the East Coast early morning, we ain't going home till late. And so we prioritize we work because again, as I say, we know where we come from. And we don't want to go back there. We don't come out bragging, we don't show off, we don't look for problem with nobody. We just in we corner. We don't look for extend the circle. She best friend, she's me best friend. Now I telling you for going look after something. I gotta come and drag you to. I tell you about me JP. I don't tell you the man I expect you for this time or what's not. You never make a attempt for wherever. Bro, you know how proud it is that you could come from a gutter, build yourself, and you trying to elevate you parents, where your father is the head, so he's supposed to take the more counseling that I would give for come out, he got to and they refuse. It's about time I focus on me. I's not the one who's supposed to throw down something. You didn't make it for me. You understand? When enough time I tore and dragging and begging and all these things, I used to go through insult, bro. You see? I used to go through insult just to get a bag of bread. All these things I remember. You understand? So I ain't supposed to drag or pull anybody. I ain't supposed to counsel you and show you the way and say, hey, this is how you could do it to come out here. And you're supposed to know if you want to take the advice and come out here. You see? So I don't want nobody feel that they entitled to nothing from me. Right? Everything that I get and I achieve belongs to my wife. You see? Every single thing. Nothing belongs to nobody else but she. The car that I get home belongs to she. The savings that I get belongs to she. Right? So don't let nobody come out and try to do anything. But I know for a fact me heart clean and God can see me through this. Right? This video make about 25 minutes and counting. Right? It don't really make for like posts. It only make the post if, God forbid, if. Right? But I'm gonna send my wife this video. I don't want she get emotional. I don't want she take on nothing. I love my wife from the... I just love my wife so much, bro. So much. Right? And I grow mature mind as I get older. And, you know, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my family. Right? So everybody that support my wife, support me, back my family 24/7. My wife is not a bad person. I could put my head on a block and say that any day. As y'all never see she come out and drag anybody just up. She just bold enough to always defend herself. And I love that about you too. So, yes. So don't let family come with no false claim. I belong to my wife. My things belong to my wife. My wife is my best friend. My wife is my everything. And my wife is my number one. Y'all have a nice life. Enjoy yourself. And don't make nobody ever make y'all feel down or hurt about yourself. I ain't talk it in order how it's supposed to be. I just talk whatever come to mind. We ain't talk, it's probably enough to talk. But you don't distance yourself from people just like that. I even get a cousin, right? Anybody could tell you, me artist friend them could tell you. He tell me about the music, he came into the studio for the first time. Right? I never show you a bad face. Or whatever the case may be. We used to live in the same house together. Some things go missing in the house. We know is he. Right? And we love it like that. We still gain 10 times more than that. If anything talking, right, putting it to music and people looking for anybody, I'd recommend E. I'd show you the road. I tell you, hey, this is the way how you could boss. This is the way how you could get popular like me. Cause I didn't popular, but I keep climbing and climbing and climbing until I could actually be somebody better. Right? And for know that when the one went coming out claiming she's my sister, you down in the comment section showing 100 or like you encouraging she with the disrespect or what's not. So I distance myself from Ito because all of these is people that all be there in the gutter, but I refuse to stay in poverty. Right? And I come out, but I showing everybody around me how to come out of it. Or encouraging them, hey, what for do and bam bam, y'all don't want to take it. But y'all running red iron grudgeful over me life. Work for your own thing. Every man in them own league, every man gotta create their own part. I had to create me one. I couldn't depend on nobody own every day. Or nobody never come and give me $1 million and tell me I get rich. Everything I have, or what we have, we work for. We wait, we torn. We never run red eye over nobody. You sight me? So y'all get wise, grow up, and stop hating on people for no reason. It's bad. You sight? Very much bad.